Hello everyone, Miss MagSFan82 here, and recently I just got the trophy, the Stuff of Legend, which requires you to equip 3 legendary fittings to any particular club, and as you can see on screen, I equipped 3 legendary fittings to the putter. So that's that trophy all done and dusted, so the only one left standing now between me and the Platinum is a trophy called All Skilled Up, which requires you to get any one of these skills to this level here, level 7. So obviously I need to play some more games and whatnot to level up a bit more, and then hopefully it's not too long before I get the All Skilled Up trophy and the Platinum trophy at long last. So anyway, let's jump into a game. Wouldn't you know it, the next course in the career mode that I have to play on is the Copperhead course at Innisbrook, which is one of my favourite courses in the game. So yes, let's jump into it.
PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
John Rahm, he is an absolute fighter. He's both the bull and the matador. Certainly excited to see how this rivalry fares today. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Second shot here on the first. I might need to get a lesson of you. That was well played. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Time now for the fourth shot. Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance, but it didn't quite drop. She's currently in a share of 5th. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot, you want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. From about 130 yards here. Going with the 8-iron here. Good chance for a birdie coming up. She's hit it inside the range. Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
That's outstanding. What a putt. And it's time to recap that play.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
We'll now move over to John Rahm.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And back to the course with the live action. Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This would be a great up and down. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And here we are with the third shot. Currently tied for the lead. That's a touch of class.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Putting now for a bogey. Just one off the lead after that hole. stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5. Pretty good shot there.
Getting ready to play their third. Just one stroke back in this tournament. Unable to find the green on this one.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
Ooh, that almost went down. Oh, well played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. I hope she makes this one because it's for par. Oh, just missed that one. And that puddle drop. Well done. And as we check the standings, Lexi Thompson currently holds top spot. Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
She's looking at 135 from the flagstick.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. And with that putt, she's bounced back immediately from the drop shot at the last. And that moves her into the top 5 for the tournament too. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, if you haven't felt snake-bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Big putt for par coming up. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Okay, time to return to the action.
Nice out the rough here.
Even for the day. Currently tied for second. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
This is on a great line.
And makes it for the bogey. And as we transition into the back 9, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
She's looking at maybe 155 or so, I'd say here.
Might get caught up in the brush here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot.
This one's looking good.
Nicely holed, and for par. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Well, this should affect the ball flight. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently a shot off the lead. Going with the 7. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Now just 1 over par. Currently tied for 3rd position. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
Oh, what a great stroke. That'll help your scorecard. Well holed. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
That's not what she wanted. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Opting for the 6-iron. Well, now you just got to pray for good luck, because that one's heading towards the sand. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Okay, so that's step one, but now going to hold a mid-range putt. This is a good opportunity for her to make a par. This one's online. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
She's found the green on this approach.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though. This one looking really good.
Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots. Why not take another look at that effort?
What an amazing putt from way out.
Yeah, wish I could putt like that in real life when I play. Oh, God.
And that effort ensures she's now level par. The second of the back 9, par 5's Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Ooh, water. Ooh, water, water, water.
Nicely done.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently tied for the lead.
Now, I've got that musical note skill active, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it's meant to do, so yeah. Bite!
She's played
Oh,
that one
we'll
nicely.
go back in. That'll be just as good.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Here's Jon Rahm. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. And with that, she's now the sole leader in the event.
Yeah, but for how?
Par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Going with the hybrid. Did you judge that right? Don't think so. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Sitting at -1. Outright first here. Just didn't drop. Putting for bogey. And the putt drops. Now even par heading down the stretch.
Hang on to your hat, folks. We're on for a wild ride.
Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
Playing from around 160 yards. Currently tied for the lead. And choosing the 8-iron here. This one's headed right, Rich. We'll now move over to John Rahm.
He's currently in third place.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Well played. And with that, she'll move to 1 under par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The final hole of the snake pit, an uphill par 3. Again, 210 plus yards.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
Going with the 5-wood.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Let's go to John Rahm.
He's sitting there just in third place.
Let's return to live play now. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
This for a birdie run.
Looks like they just forgot to hit it, Rich.
Downhill putt there, Luke. Just misjudged the pace there. Didn't want to be too bold with it.
Now leading by 1 shot. We've made our way to the final tee here of Innisbrook's Copperhead course, and Rich, no real reprieve.
Not at all. Tee shots have to favor the right-hand side, staying short of those bunkers down the right. The bunkers on the left will see a lot of action, and good luck getting it on the green from there. This green is probably one of the nastiest on the golf course, as it's got a severe tilt from back to front and left to right as well. This is truly one of the best par 4 finishing holes on the PGA Tour.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
And if this chip drops, she'll win the event. A chance for her to win the event here. Oh, so close. Oh, Rich, as that one slides by, there goes the chance to win in regulation.
Yeah, heartbreaking miss there, Luke. Yeah.
And just like that, we're going to a playoff.
What a grind this last few holes were for this player. They got it done. Late charge up the leaderboard. Love to see it. Heading to a playoff.
That's nicely done. Well, it seems obvious. They really need to stick this one close if they want to have a chance.
They have to expect their opponent to make that putt, Luke, so you have to take a chance and get it close.
Going with the 8-iron here. Plenty of nerves and pressure on the next putt. They're on the green, but lots of work left to do. She knows everything's on the line here. Get this putt to drop, and the event is hers. Shame it didn't drop. And here we have an opportunity to win the Valspar Championship. And there's your Valspar Championship champion, Rich. What a week.
Absolutely. Great playing all week long. Must say it was a hard-fought but well-earned victory.
Well, that'll put a smile on the dial, won't it, Rich? What an outstanding performance.
And it only took one hole for this player to get the win. Luke, great job.
Well, thank you, sports fans. Hope you enjoyed all the coverage of our playoff finale. And from myself and all the dedicated people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.
Okay, so if I'm on 945 and I need to get to 2400, 2400, and if I'm getting on average 784 or well, about 600 to 700 XP, that would be about another 2 to maybe 4 at the most games to get to unlock that last tier. I mean, I'd still have to level up again anyway to get 1 point into it to get that trophy and turn to platinum, but yeah. Bridgestone BX golf balls. Now that Nike and Adidas asked for yeah, so you get some pretty cool pieces of clothing for Adidas. What about Nike? Oh, you do get a club fitting. Interesting. Not much else though, no shirts or anything, so meh. What about Mizuno? Oh yeah, you get a club fitting. No, I'll stick to my timey boost, so I'm less likely to bloody hit a massive hook or slice. Thanks, but no thanks. But anyway, I think I might leave it there. So yeah, so if you can help me, my brother's channels out by subscribing to our Twitch and YouTube channel. My name is Miss Maggie's Fan 82 on YouTube and Twitch, and my brother's YouTube channel is Rumbo Gamer. I'll leave the link down below in the description, but in any case, I am Miss Maggie's Fan 82. Yes, named after the ghost type Pokemon. Goodbye for now.